Howdy guys, welcome back to Gray Reviews. Today we're looking at the Casio AQS800W-1B2VCF. Boy, does that run off the tongue there. This is a tough solar watch by Casio. It's become my favorite everyday wear watch. A couple great features. I'd say the biggest one is that it is cheap. Right now on Amazon it's $36 with Prime shipping. So you can afford to let it go, or as my last one did, get eaten by the dog, and it's no worries. So let's go over a couple highlights. We've got solar, so it never needs a battery. Typically, one full day of sunlight wearing it use. I've had no issues with picking it up a month or two later and having the battery be fully charged. Another neat thing is when you pull it out of the packaging and it first sees light, it will actually set itself. So it gets the frequencies, updates via the atomic clocks, however all that doodad works. And so it is self-setting. You just need to set what time zone you're in, and it will go straight to the time for you there. Another neat feature is it is super tough. I use this thing when I go to the shooting range, working with power tools, impact guns. Beat it up all day long, and I've never had a hiccup. For a $36 watch, you'd expect to have it be disposable, but they're not kidding when they call it a tough solar watch. Another great feature is the built-in little digital screen. As you can see down here, it shows you either the current date, as I have it set right now, or you can scroll through and access all the alarm functions, timer, stopwatch, or back to date here. And when it's on the date screen, you can also have it show you the time in a digital format, or you can have it show you the day of the week and the seconds counter. I typically leave it in date, use that a lot at work here. So for $36, strongly recommended. Let's go out and take a look how it takes some abuse. So I've been working on a pergola at home, and part of that has been notching out all these 2x8s, and so I've had to do 16 pieces with 2 of these cuts each, and the best tool I know of to do that is a multi-tool, but man, do these create a lot of vibration. So I've had to go in and punch cut. And another notorious watch killer, the impact gun. Working over on the Jeep here. Now, I'm not left-handed, but I still will find myself very often using my right hand to stabilize, and therefore working the gun with, and this thing can put a lot of torque into the watch and vibrations down your arm. Now I know today's review wasn't really a torture test of sorts, but just to give you an idea, the first one of these that I had, I wore pretty much daily. With my hand in cars, working with tools, out to the shooting range, etc. For over a year, and had no hiccups. It was literally until I left it where Bruno and his jaws got through it. And so I really have no complaints. I would say if there was anything I wish they changed is the lens here feels like it's plastic and was starting to get fairly beat up on my old one. I've only had this one about a month now, and I don't see any scratches in it really yet. But I do know it will get scratched up. I understand Casio had to make some compromises somewhere to get it down to $36, but I would have loved to have paid $5, $10 more and gotten at least a glass lens, and if let alone upgraded like a sapphire crystal, something like that. Overall, strongly recommend. Again, available at Amazon for only $36 with Prime shipping right now. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the messages below. Thanks so much.